Captains, it's me, Tonic TZW, here in one of our favourite little boats, the Tier 6 British Tech 3 destroyer, the Jervis. I'm out helping my buddy Simon, a new member of the fleet and a fairly new player to the game, grind some ships out the other night. This one is called Dodge City. There's a huge XP score in this one. This is the commander I am using, Grossmar Smart. We're on New Dawn. It's domination, and of course, there's a carry in the match, and we've got the weak flank. That is just awesome, but it is not going to stop us from having one hell of a game, and we are going to play this one sweet as a nut. You're going to like it. So, even before we get to the end of the video, smash the like button because I know that you guys who love seeing me play destroyers are going to enjoy this one. Now we've got two battleships spotted. We are located, which means that there is a destroyer out here too. And there's a couple of gallants in this game and a Benson, so it's all gunboats. And I'm kind of somewhere between a gunboat and a torpedo boat. I do find the British destroyer line very, very flexible. And what I'm doing here with my torpedo indicator, as well as looking at what these ships are doing, is calling out to Simon what they're doing as well, so he knows which direction they're going to be coming. We're sitting off the cap, we're not located, and we're basically been waiting for this destroyer to become impatient and push in, because Simon has all his guns loaded, as do I. And there we are. We are spotted. It is one of the gallants. Of course, the gun lock doesn't go to the closest target to us, but we are going to go guns on him, and I'm going to keep him spotted and wait for him to panic and pop his smoke screen, because I am absolutely certain there are torpedoes on the way. I'm going to pop myself and cover me from their battleships. We know that the torpedoes are coming in, but we are now going to run that guy down using this little island on our right to give us a bit of cover. And if necessary, we are going to run into his smoke screen to give us that extra little bit of cover from the battleships. But there he is. He is spotted. He takes a clattering. We have got a lot of people shooting at him, which is nice to see. But that is first blood. Now there is the Colorado, who I'm very thankfully bow onto. So we're just going to back out as the secondaries have a pop, disappear behind the island, and that guy is pushing round. And I'm thinking, wide spread, narrow spread, what's he doing? He's playing with his throttle in this heat ray, and Simon is doing just the right thing. If he wants to push out, he knows there's a destroyer here. All I'm interested in at the moment is staying undetected and taking this capture point. I have got a smoke screen available. We're going to pop that, and then we're going to use it to cover our exit from this cap as the timer counts down there. Torpedoes, the second set of torpedoes are looking a little bit better. And just looking, do we save this set of torpedoes? Yes, we do. So he's taken two. He's got a flood. We've got the cap. He's going to take another torpedo there. And then Simon is going to finish him off. And I am going to get a fisting from Wargaming on this one to get a kill assist. I do try to take the kill across the top. I think I work for it, but yeah, everybody's got to have a little slice of pie, don't they? Now, there's Colorado, who was in division with two North Carolinas, but for some reason has been spawned on a different side of the map to them, is thinking that he hasn't got his friends with him, and the carrier is obviously having a bit of a field day with them, and he has got Simon in front of him, and I'm thinking, now we got too long for the torpedoes. Let's push round behind him, and we'll fire a little bit into his rear end and see if we can distract him. Two ships down each for both red and blue team, and now this is about positioning and play. The reason this one is called Dodge City is because red team's aircraft carrier is going to be having a bit of a field day with me in a little while, but for the moment, it is our carrier that is having a field day with this Colorado, and I must say that our CV is going to have a very good game, but his good game is going to cost a little bit of my great game being an extremely great game. No spoilers though. There we go. We get a fire. The planes are rolling in on him again. And as I said, our carrier is dialed in. He lands the torpedoes. We get another fire on him. And oh, well, there's our other destroyer. Where's he come from? He's come from B Cap. And I was like, why has he come all the way across here? And I'm like, okay, there must be another destroyer out there somewhere. I have no idea what this other little DD is doing. But let's get turned around because Cap's a king in this game. And although we are equal and we on ships and we have, or rather, we're winning now on ships with that kill. And then we're equal again on ships with that kill. We do have two caps, but that lead is not going to be maintained because red team are going to push into A cap up there on the top side of the minimap because blue team across there are about to be taken care of, and that North Carolina has pushed straight through the middle and he's going to start battering things. I'm located by a destroyer again, so it's my turn to go on the hunt. We're on, what's that, 46,000 damage, the first blood. We've got a kill and a couple of hand jobs. And now the carrier is going to pay attention to me. And I'm going to use the agility of this destroyer to just try and avoid his torpedoes. But I'm sure he's going to come round for another go. I want to get to B cap. And I initially think, do I go for the carrier? Because it's obvious where he is. He's behind that little island that's down there. But then I think, no, we'll play the caps and, oh, there's a Benson here. So let's see if we can take him out of the game and pick ourselves up another kill. So we spread the torpedoes. For whatever reason, he's firing his guns at Simon in his battleship. I think he's trying to get a fire, but he's going to make the biggest mistake of his life by keeping his guns firing. Because not only has he got Simon, he's got the other destroyer, and he's got me shooting at him, and there are torpedoes on the way, and there's nothing more embarrassing being a destroyer than getting torpedoed like that by another destroyer. Kill number 2. Bravo, TONIK, I hear you saying. You're playing this extremely well. I'm really liking this game. In fact, I haven't been past this channel before, and I quite enjoy your video, so I'm going to smash that subscribe button now. And don't forget, guys, you can even support the channel with a membership for as little as 99p a month. And the one thing that I do remind everybody is that half of everything that I do raise on this channel goes to my little boy Charlie for a little bit of extra pocket money as the carrier tries to bomb us and misses again. This guy has really, really got the hots for me today. And I'm thinking, mate, don't annoy me because I am going to come down there and kill you. It's just a matter of time. I know where you are. Now, other destroyer is chasing that North Carolina. Simon is onto that North Carolina too. I can see from the minimap at this moment in time, he's probably given up a little bit too much broadside to him, but he is turning and putting a bit of an angle on, but he was low health. And as I come into B cap and we lose Simon with a North Carolina picking up a high caliber, we are located, which means there is another destroyer out here. We've already taken care of 2. The question is, can we take care of number 3? Place your bets now, please, because he's on this cap, and we are going to be contested. And I'm telling everybody where this guy is, which is actually quite dangerous when there is another destroyer on the cap with you, because he could have already fired his torpedoes. We're going to put one spread across there. We didn't put the second spread because I thought he might come to the right of this island. But we've still got a minute to run on our sonar. He's popping a smoke for whatever reason, but we all know that smoke is no defense against sonar. And when he realizes that he is detected, he's going to try and have a bit of a gunfight with me. We've got more health than he has. I'm feeling confident. All I've got to do is avoid torpedoes. So first salvo goes out to me. He's going to get a slap on me. That's great. And now we are going to finish him off. We're going to hit our damage control. We're still spotted by the other North Carolina behind us. So we are going to pop our smoke screen, drop detection, and I start turning back towards that guy. Thankfully, just as my smoke screen runs out, we disappear behind the island and he loses line of sight. But having used our torpedoes to zone torp that gallant, we're just letting the cap timer run down, 30 seconds to go, and we're just going to wait and see what we can do with this North Carolina, because he is rather low health. I've got an inkling that we can risk it for a biscuit here, so we sail back into the smoke, and we are going to get another salvo off, but in doing so, we are going to get ourselves spotted. Whoops. Bit of a mistake there. Overcooked it. But we do get a fire. We watch for the salvo. He's fired front turrets only. And he's got armor piercing loaded. So I know that apart from his back turret, which is going to shoot at us momentarily, I've got maybe 25 to 30 seconds before he gets his front turrets loaded again. Just as my torpedoes are coming back. And my thinking here is he's going to come charging towards the cap and come around that corner, and he's going to eat a face full of torpedoes. He's obviously seen the way I play the game, because do you know what? I'm going to hold a set of torpedoes again, and I should have put the full spread out there and dealt with him, because he's decided he's going to sail straight past. So just before we disappear behind this island, we are going to pop another shot, and we're going to get very, very lucky here and get another fire on him. Now, I know that he has just damage controlled, so that means that that is a permanent fire. And for some reason, our carrier's down there. Oh, look, and so is Red Team's carrier. Now, I did hold a second set of torpedoes, as you know, and we know that this North Carolina is likely to come around this island. We can see that he's taken damage because he is spotted by our carrier. We drop the torpedoes. We've got smoke available. Guns won't lock the closest target again for whatever reason. We're going to kill some seagulls with that salvo. And I was like, oh, I got another hand job. This time, it was from the carrier. So we're up to, what's that? 3 kills and 3 hand jobs. Now you'd think I'd be a happy man with that, but I've lost out on 2 kills, which could have had us on a Kraken already. So I'm like, well, I'm in gun range. The carrier's there. I haven't got torpedoes. We may as well just stay on guns the whole time. But our carrier there has obviously got a secondary build on, and I know that the secondaries on that carrier are quite punchy, as we pick up a Confederate medal, which is hitting at least 6 ships for at least 20% of their health. We get a Citadel on, we continue to rain fire on this guy, and I'm thinking, come on, this has got to be kill number 4 for the game. But you know what? We're going to get another hand job, this time from the captain of the aircraft carrier. I hope he's put some hand cream on, because these rough hand jobs are just getting a little bit too sore. But we finish on 94,000 damage, 3 kills, 4 kill assists. We get the 2 solo caps. We took care of all 3 of Red Team destroyers. And we finish on 3,727 base XP. Not a bad game for Simon either there. He's regularly getting way up into the top 3, certainly the top 5 of the team, getting better at his gameplay, and certainly a pleasure to play with. Not in that way, you filthy animals. So, there you go. If you didn't smash the like button at the start, smash it now. Leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. Subscribe if you haven't, and as always, until next time, goodbye.